Well, the day is finally here. XRP spot US ETFs are launching. And the question then is, what is going to happen to the price? Many people in my live stream saying, do it. How big are these going to be? Well, let's break down who's launching, how big they could be, and more importantly, what are the predictions that many people are now setting for XRP this move. Now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So Canary Capital looks like it's going to be the first ETF to launch for a XRP ETF. In fact, we got this announcement coming in from Eleanor Terra here saying this is to certify that on November 10th, the Nasdaq stock market received the Canary XRP ETF, a copy of the registrant's application on Form 8A for the registration of the following security. Pretty good news. And we've been talking about this for a while, but on the official Nasdaq listing, you can see here that effective from the 13th of 11, the listing of XRPC, which is the Canary Capital XRP ETF. Now, we've been debating this now for a couple of weeks, been talking about the potential move on this, but it's finally here. And I think this starts many different moves on this market. We think by next month, we'll have a plethora of XRP ETFs from Wisdom Tree, CoinShares, 21 Shares, Canary Capital, and everything else, all listing. Currently, they are all still pending. And there has also been the conversion of the Grayscale XRP Trust and further XRP Rex Osprey listings as well. So how big is it going to be? How bullish is it going to be? And well, can we truly think we could see a double-digit price prediction for XRP? Well, Future XRP has a very interesting view. He says, I encourage every XRP holder to remember it's possible the price moves rapidly this month. Now, with the government shutdown coming to an end, if $5 to $10 billion of fresh cash really flows into the markets, expect momentum towards $10 to $20. We could stall near $10 for profit takers before leveling around 15 to 20 until legal clarity arrives. And we know that, well, once the government opens, that Clarity Act bill should go through as well. So before we move on, let me know in the comments, where do you think the price is going to be for XRP as these listings hit? Pretty interesting indeed. And by the way, that's also where we see a ton of opportunities to trade XRP. And if you want to grab hold of that, check out my link for BitUnix in the description. We've got a brilliant 30% rebate offer for you guys, just you guys in the 2Bit Crypto community. Deposit your $100, you're going to get $30 for free to trade on the market. We also have a futures bonus volume trader as well. Check out that link. No KYC, available all over the world. So if you're an avid trader of cryptocurrency, BitUnix is the platform for you. So given the potential upside move coming in, what are we also seeing when it comes to XRP? Well, there's no surprise that big money is now starting to make a position. Vivo Power, we all know, have been stacking XRP for their treasury. Well, guess what? They're getting XRP exposure at an 84% discount. Why? Well, the fact is that they were speaking at the meetup in New York City for that Ripple Swell event, and they're basically buying it through shares in Ripple. With a $40 billion valuation, XRP is essentially on a discount of 59%. Vivo's strategy know what's coming, and while they have an opportunity to get in, they are taking it in a big way. And that's not all. Everyone is on tentative hooks. Everyone is predicting a significant move. While we have an increase in active addresses on the XRP ledger of around 40%, about 32,000, this is signaling significant growth and adoption with the ecosystem, with open interest now sliding to about $4 billion. Well, the reality is that this is good news, and more importantly, everyone is anticipating some solid movement for XRP ETFs. Again, with the market as it is, with that cool down that we saw the last 24 hours, that announcement around CPI and jobs data from Trump did stall the markets. But today is another day. ETFs are finally here, and not for the futures market. They are spot market ETFs, and everyone, in my opinion, has been waiting, and I am very curious. I think there could be some pretty big numbers. We know Canary Capital CEO told us to expect maybe 4 to 5 times the volume we got on Solana. And by the way, that's about $650 million that are already in that Solana ETF. And they're all buying freaking XRP. So with that being said, it's going to be a good day. I actually think the market could definitely see some upside momentum. If you want to stay ahead of the game, grab that channel membership. It's about $8 a month. Totally worth it. And let me know in the comments down below, where is your price prediction? Let's join me on my live stream, 4 p.m. Eastern later today. Let's see who was the closest. As always, thanks so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Take care.